Are you ready to start doing that? Oh. That was not the right one at first. Wait, where the fuck is the microphone? Oh, it's right here. Okay, what's good, chat? So we're on some real gaming shit today. Today we're gonna be playing some games. I know a lot of you guys like games, so we're refilling a time true classic request. And do you mind handing me a controller, specifically the blue Xbox controller?
The GOAT?
The good controller, as they all know. This one seems to work most of the time. Yeah, so today we're gonna be playing one of my personal favorite games. Okay. I like games too, don't worry. I'm a real gamer, I'm not faking it for the camera. I know I'm pretty famous and you guys probably think that I'm like just faking it for camera views, like to get my YouTube channel started up and running while I'm like making big bank on the side, but no, I actually do like video games. And you know, I just want to show you guys like what it's all about, and, like what I'm all about with like video games and stuff. So, you know, today we're gonna be just playing some of the classics. You know, like we got Tony Hawk, we got NBA Live 07. You know, absolute classic. We got Ace Combat. You know, I know you guys like Ace Combat. There's a lot of Ace Combat fans in my audience for some reason. It's like some sort of just weird obsession with Ace Combat. You know, maybe there's a lot of Ace Combat fans who just really like what I do, and you know that's okay. I'm not judging, but that game's a classic. So, you know, I'm playing this game. I think it's called Tony Hawk's Skater, and what you do is you kind of like land tricks like that. Like that was like a land sideways trick. And so you're supposed to get like as many of those as you can. Like right now, I'm kind of just stalling and wait till I land another trick. So like let's hit it right here. Oh, that was the pop shove it 100. And oh, we hit the combo right there. That was crazy. And oh, that was land sideways. That's what we're looking for in this Tony Hawk's game, Skater. Oh, that was actually. That might have been one of the craziest things that I've ever seen anyone play in this game. You guys might want to send this to Tony Hawk himself. I think he should maybe try this one in real life if he already hasn't, which he probably hasn't because that was absolutely wild and crazy. So yeah, we're just trying to hit as many of these as we can. And see, I just failed right there. I didn't really hit a good trick. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're doing it. So that's our goal, is to get as many of those as possible. So I'm just going to try to land a few of those sideways tricks real quick, because I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to play this game. Sketchy, I think that's worth a few points. No points there. You got to hit it. Oh, pop shove it, 100. Classic points. You know, I think we're just going to... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Time to hit another one. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that was unlucky. Ready? Oh, that was crazy, guys. So this game is an absolute classic. Yeah, absolute classic is in the pile with NBA Live 07, which honestly is probably my favorite game of all time. I played it once at my friend's brother's house when I was geeked off of acid, and he told me, "Hey man, this will calm your brain down." And you know, I did, and I didn't really know what was going on. I think I was. He told me the controller wasn't plugged in, but I think he was just lying because he was jealous of how good I was compared to him. Yeah, those were all the tricks we landed. Yeah, so those are the things that I should improve on next time or something. I don't really know. I mean, it's been a long time since I played this, probably 19 years. So yeah, we're gonna change the level on that one because I really don't like Canada. And don't get me started on that because I will go off on Canada, and it's not just because of Justin Trudeau or whatever. You know, they're really just, they have a problem with you know, their whole like. Okay, I don't catch me getting into that, but so today we're hitting the same thing right here. We're about to bust everywhere.
Oh, why would you say that?
What do you mean? Okay, well, just, okay. just because I pay you guys to like tell me what to say in the videos doesn't mean that you guys have to like demean me for it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and let me play this game. You know I like to play games, and you know that a lot of people like to watch me play games. So how about you just keep your unemployed, soon to be unemployed ass shut while I play Tony Hawk Skater 2, I think. So yeah, what we're trying to do, we're trying to get this gate open. I seen that once in the Markiplier video. And oh, that was a nice trick. He just took a picture of that, you know. What can I say? You just hit that shit crazy. Alright, now so our goal is, I think our goal is to hit this guy. Maybe, oh, I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I played this game. I'm really trying my best. Yeah, and I know my gameplay may be disappointing to some of you real Tony Skater fans, but hey, what can I say? You know, a veteran has his time in the bucket, in the molten lava bucket too. And you can't just hate because it's been so long since I played this game. Time passes and time comes for us all. I hope you realize that soon after your daughter goes missing. But guys, can we cut that out? Okay. So what we want to do here is we want to hit this one's called the dizzy maneuver, where we get dizzy. It's supposed to give you like a trippy effect in the game. I think that's what I remember when I was playing this game on acid, but I can't really, again, it's been so long since I played this game. Oh, those are all the things I did wrong again. You know, maybe we have to give something else a try. The save data present on Nintendo GameCube memory card in slot A. Press to continue. Load failed. Okay, so I think the game crashed, and I don't. So we're gonna switch to another game, another classic in one of my favorite games of all time, Ace Combat. If I can find it. I think this one's Ace Combat. I have really trouble reading. It's made by Sega, and they made the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which got really good reviews in theaters. I didn't actually see it because I was really busy making money. So I hope it's good. You know, a lot of people are saying about how it was really impressive how blue Sonic ended up in the movie. So just for that, and just for the effort that all the people, the guy who made the movie, the one guy who made the movie put in, I'm going to name this character Blue. I think that's how you spell it. Do I click no? Okay. So press the button. So this game's an absolute classic, Ace Combat. Yeah. I think, okay, so no. There's a lot of these boxes. I really can't read what's in the boxes. It's kind of hard for me to read, guys. As you guys know, I don't actually write or read or anything, which is kind of my party trick. So we're just gonna click on a random one, and we're gonna see what happens. And we're just gonna go with that because, you know, I remember this game. This game's a classic. I love this game, but you know, I've always played it with the blind mindset in mind because it really just entices me in the game a lot more. So check out my SoundCloud link in the description as well, because I just dropped my new track Money Bands 420X on SoundCloud under the name you guys know my name already, which is okay, so I don't even have to say it because you guys all know what I'm about. But yeah, check it out. Hashtags 420x1216 gamer for life. And we're gonna go over here because that looks like a lot, and I think that's pretty good. I could be, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be this guy because he really kind of represents the darkness I feel a lot of the time. And you know, it's really nice how they can let you change the colors in this game, because sometimes you just don't want to be like blue or green, and you can actually just be like who you really are in Ace Combat. So yeah, we're about to start this game. I can see why this game is one of the classics, because I remember it for being such. Although it is a bit laggy, which I think the game devs should probably fix in the next update, which I think they just released an update not too long ago for this game anyways, so it might have not been in that patch. I might not have the game updated all the way, so don't quote me on that one specifically. I can really start to see why this is called Ace Combat, because I think Ace either means like really sharp or really quick, and there's a lot of cars here, and you know they kind of are clashing against each other like that. Like that could be considered Ace Combat. Like one could consider that Ace Combat. So let's win this one, because you know I'm good at this game. Like I can win if I really try. I'm not really trying, because I'm just trying to really let you guys enjoy the experience with me of being a first-time player, because I know a lot of you guys are first-time Ace Combat players, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm too like above you guys, because I'm gonna win like in my first match, and it's gonna be like really impressive and stuff. Like, see, like I did that because I really want you guys to like relate with me on how I kind of, you know, used to play games, used to play Ace Combat 4, and you know I hope that relatability really makes you check out my SoundCloud, because it's like kind of the most relatable stuff you may have ever heard in your life. There's a lot of like talking about like stuff like a lot of people would understand, like that right there. So yeah, I see 2020, 2017, 18. That's not the time. No, that's the POS. There's the POS changes as you move throughout the track. There's numbers over there, like the booster, you can go fast and stuff. And if you guys are experienced Ace Combat for Burning Skies veterans like I am, you guys would know, like, which I assume a lot of you guys are, because I like that game, and I kind of just tend to dread the audience that I am. Like, you guys are all kind of like little memes in a way, which is really cool, because that means that you guys really understand what I'm saying, like my SoundCloud raps and my like gaming videos like this, because you know it really makes it a lot more fun to do this, because it really feels like I'm talking with you guys, like I'm your guys' like friend. Like, you guys can trust me. Like I'm not trying to hurt you, and I'm sorry if that comes off as such, but you know I just really want to give you guys the experience that one would have while playing with like your dad or something, while playing Ace Combat with your dad. Like, I just got first place because that was gold. I'm on lap 2, right? Lap 2, which is the lap that I'm on right now. I can't read that really. I can't. I'm just gonna keep clicking the buttons, because I've had pretty good luck with doing that before. And again, you know, like I kind of got all my like anger and like kind of like really like the hard part of myself out, like the deep like inner demons and stuff. Like, you guys don't want to get into it, but I can go from a nice guy to a really really mean type of person like you guys wouldn't want to mess with. Like, I could beat you up and your wife up, and I would even have sex with her maybe, like if you guys cross me on a bad day. So this is kind of what I'm feeling after I'm feeling the darkness inside of me. And so we're playing another one, because this one has the gambling map, which I really like, because you guys know that I got really big off of gambling. My first, like, I really started to pop off, and then I brought it to the mainstream. Like, a lot of people started gambling because of me, which I think is really inspirational and really cool. It's really like it's really just like warms my heart to see like such a big impact that I have on people's lives, that I could like convince so many people like to start this hobby that I've loved for so long, and like made such a large amount of money off of. And you know, it's just really heartwarming. Like, seeing that, like, just kind of makes my heart, like, really just, it makes it, like, cream a little bit. Not in, like, a whipped cream way, more of, like, a really soft, kind of milky, like, hot, like, substance kind of way. You know, like a very, almost, like, romantic. Like, nothing, like, I can't really think of a specific example of what I'm trying to think about, but like you guys know what I'm saying. And yeah, we're seeing this lag again, and I'm pretty sure I just don't have the most updated version of the game, which I think since I'm playing this on Steam, which is what I used to play this on back when I was like a little kid. I probably haven't updated it since then, if I were to guess, just because like I've been really busy gambling and my SoundCloud stuff. I wouldn't expect this game to be fully up to date just because of all the busy work I've been doing. There's a lot happening. I do have the best computer on the market, because I'm really into computers. Like I went out and I looked on Amazon for the most expensive one I could find, and it it really just was like I really felt like I was like the best at what I was doing because of how good the PC I think they're called that I had. It was like $6,000 on Amazon, and that's $6,000 is a lot of money, and that's like all the best computer and like the best screen quality for a computer that you could get, and like all of like the high resolution. I can drop that in like a day, which is thanks to you guys and supporting my SoundCloud and gambling career. I really couldn't have gotten this far, and that's why I'm just like providing this like gaming video for you guys, because I love video games and you guys probably love video games, and if you don't, and I hope like gambling, I can put you onto this like thing that I've loved for so long, and it's nice to know that I have so many people that love watching me play Ace Combat like I do, because I know you guys probably don't know about this game, and it's really cool for that I could put you guys on this game. It's just so good on how like you can like hit people with your car and stuff, because you can't do that in a lot of other racing games like GTA. Like you can't really do this with your car, and you can't really add like these really fast like movements like you can in Ace Combat. And I think maybe when they release their new game, like you can't like do like a cool spinning trick like that, which is really unfortunate because that's one of my favorite parts of this game growing up. So I think in Grand Theft Auto 5, when they release that game, they should add like something like that probably. I think that would make a lot of people happy, because I think if I remember correctly, and which I'm pretty sure I do, a lot of people have been asking for stuff like that because it's been like 2 or 3 years since the last game came out, I think, or like a long time like that. And a lot of people are just like, well, where is all like the really fast like kind of boosters and like the spinny things? And I get where they're coming from, and it's really like it makes a lot of sense why people think like that, because it's you wonder why a game that came out in 2000 like whatever doesn't have things like that compared to a game like this that came out in like the 80s or whatever has this. Like you just wonder like what are the game devs actually doing with their time. And I hear that they're like firing a lot of them, which honestly is probably a good lesson to teach a lot of them if they're doing things like that, because it's really not that hard to make a game that people like it's like you could just kind of like make it happen like they did with this game. Like I remember like I watched a YouTube video on it and a documentary on how they just like kind of like made it in like a little bit, and it didn't take a lot of people, and it's crazy how many like billions of dollars that they spend on games like new games like Fortnite and like Minecraft, like on how they spend like actually like millions and billions of dollars, which is true because like it's actually true that they do spend that much money like on those games, which I checked on the New York Press or the New York Times, and they're just like they don't have a lot of the features that games like this from way back in the 70s and 80s do. When I started, so I was just told by my managers that I should tell a story. So when I first started on my SoundCloud career, that was about the same time I really started getting into gambling, and I bet I made like $2 off of a bet with a guy that I wouldn't pull my pants down in the casino if he gave me $5, and I just had spent my last like paycheck, like the one that I got like the other day. So I was broke for the rest of the week, and you know, I needed some gas money and some food money, and like I needed to pay rent. So that $5 really, you know, it really sounded really enticing. So I pulled my pants down in front of the worker, and I kind of like shook my like my big wiener, and I did it. And that $5, like I put it all in on blackjack, and my life has really never been the same since, because that was around the same time my SoundCloud career blew up. Because I have my SoundCloud handle tattooed on my wiener, and because it's so big, everyone in the casino saw it, and they really tried, and they all looked for it, and then they realized I was kind of like I got comments saying that I was like the next like Michael Jackson, and like I got like Paul McCartney followed me. I saw an account called Paul McCartney follow me, and the when I pulled my pants down and everyone saw, and so that he did give me the $5, but he said he only had 4, so he actually gave me like $4, which was okay, because you know this money is money. And you know, I said I needed that for like gas and stuff, but like I was already in the casino, so I was just like, well, if I win on this next time, then like I would have more gas money, which usually hasn't ended up well, but you never know. Like it's always worth it in life to take shots and to take risks and to take chances that you never could take again. So when I went up to that blackjack table and I went all in on my $4, like it really changed my life, because like that $4 turned into like $20, and then that $20 turned into like $170. And that $170, when I went all in on it, it rolled to be $200,000, and I went home that night with $6,000, because I deposited all in my account like a good boy, and everything that was in my account totaled up to $6 million. So I was like, well, let me just take $6,000 out of it, and I gambled that $6,000, which, you know, I did lose it, but I just took $6 more out, because I'm like, well, I have $6 million now. And that's what really started my SoundCloud career, because before then, really no one had heard of me. And then once I had the bands, you know, once I had the money to start getting features, you know, like I did with Playboy Carti and like John Lennon, because you know I saw some guy texted me from his team. He said, yo, like we have like John Lennon like in the studio right now, and he asked if he could get a verse, but you'd have to pay big bucks. And I was like, well, yeah, I really like the Rolling Stones, and having John Lennon on a track would be like actually like a life dream. Like I'd always like loved like his music and stuff. And so they sent me a clip of him, but he looked like really like weird, and he was kind of like shifting, like his like body was moving weird, which they told me it was just like a camera malfunction, because they had just broken their camera and they had to use the spare one in the back room. So I was like, yeah, and I sent the money, which I'm not gonna say, but it was like $600,000, and he sounded like really like weird over the microphone, like really choppy, and kind of like he was using a lot of weird like vocal ranges, which was honestly probably a first for his kind. And I don't know when the last time he's gotten a feature, because you know those are really high demand, and only rich artists like Ice Spice and stuff like have really only bought them in recent years. And you know, it was just really cool to get a feature from him. And you know, I saw a lot of people saying like, oh, they need to stop using like this is messed up, like you can't be using like dead people's like AI voices for it. I didn't understand, because I talked to him and I talked to his team, and they said it was okay like to use his voice, and I'm pretty sure it's not an AI voice, because I did talk to him. And it's just really disrespectful to disrespect people who you think are dead like that but are actually alive, because you know they might hurt their feelings, which is not what I'm about. Like you guys know, like raps and rhymes and bars, that I'm always about like peace and positivity. And like, you know, sometimes I say I like have sex with your mom, and like I blow up like certain buildings, which is always like, it's always been kind of like a meta joke, like something like kind of like funny, like nothing actually, like I'm not actually having sex with your mom, except for Kevin, which I did apologize, and I did send you like money, so don't get on my ass about that. But it was really like, it was a really out of body experience for that to happen. So, you know, that $4 and my big wiener really saved my life, which is just a really nice like story that I tell a lot of people. And they're always like, they always act so like jealous and like pitiful about it. They're like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Like it's like so like kind of like rude to like disregard someone who's like had their like entire life changed by like working really hard and doing like a lot of like things to kind of make your life like better. Like you really like try hard, and people just like kind of mad at you for it, which doesn't make a lot of sense because, you know, if they tried hard, they would totally be like so like chill and happy and cool about it. But because it's not them, like it's like really like it's like a life lesson that a lot of my fans I would never want you guys to take. Oh, there goes my favorite thing again. But you know, just chilling and playing Ace Combat 4 and hanging out with you guys is really like, it's really like amazing. And I honestly think that, you know, you guys probably saved my life. Like, not to like trauma dump or anything, but I was like ready to like that night I was like ready to actually like kill myself. Like I was going to like shoot myself with like a gun, which is not like anything to joke about at all. Like I was gonna like actually like hurt myself with like I was gonna like do a bunch of drugs and like it was gonna like hurt. It was gonna like send me to the hospital. But that $4 and my big wiener, like the thing I'm trying to tell you guys is that it always gets better, and like especially like if you have like a big wiener and a SoundCloud account and are like really good at gambling, which is what I did to get better, which is like, you know, not to be like, you know, like I did this, but like I really did like work hard for what I have now. So, you know, when a lot of people like hate on me, it's like kind of like really like mean and disrespectful for no reason. And I just don't understand like a lot of like what's wrong with them, but like I think, you know, that's their problem, not mine. And, you know, I did have sex with Kevin's mom, which, you know, is kind of an L for him because he was hating it. He was like complaining about me like doing stuff, like, but like I'm not gonna get into like what that was, but like I did pay for his Xbox, but like he was like, oh, you only paid me like the first payment, you know, so you don't like Kevin is like, he's like kind of like dumb, so like I don't like blame him for losing all of that money because he probably spent it all and just wanted to get more money out of me. So, you know, I did have piping hot sex with his mother, which, you know, that's another thing that took like a lot of work. Like you can't be like, oh, that's like mean and disrespectful, because it takes a lot of work to dig up a body. But yeah, I got like 30th, which is probably I think it's the best score you can get because it's the highest out of all the numbers. Yeah, 30th, which is at the top right there. So yeah, that was really just like a fun like introspective session that I like had with you guys, and it would mean a lot if the people who aren't my fans, which you should be, would check out my SoundCloud in the description below, because I make really good SoundCloud. Like thanks for listening like this, like thanks for playing, like this is like really nice. I'm glad Ace Combat 4 is promoting things like this, because so many games nowadays that release nowadays like Ace Combat 4 are just like so like mean spirited, and they're always like, people like are like so mean on them, and they're always like saying a bunch of stuff, and like this is like really nice to hear from a game that comes out like nowadays. And yeah, like there's like a lot of like options here, and I could like go through all of them with you guys, but like I don't really want to read. I don't want to take the time to like have to read them all. So we're just gonna do like one more thing, and then I have to get back to making beats because I've been spending a lot of time doing this like for you guys, which you should be appreciative for, because I could be making like beats right now, and which would make me a lot of money, like more than this would make, but like you guys should really like just like kind of like take in this like kindness that I'm giving to you, because you aren't gonna get a lot of it probably, because, you know, it's just the way that everything is. So you know, like just kind of like watch and enjoy, and don't really complain about it, because if you do, I'm gonna delete your comment because you're a loser. So we're just gonna So I have to, my producer just told me that I have to go back and work on some beats, which is okay. I really hope you guys did enjoy the video, because I really put a lot of work and effort into it, and this took a lot of money and time out of my day, and I really just want to help you guys get better at everything. So go check out my new song. It just released. It's called Gaming, because I'm like gaming. So yeah, hashtag 420xnation. Peace out, and stream my new music.
You fucking suck.